It's 8:40 right now, and in just about a month, Illinois voters will head to the polls for the primary election. One of the key races being the newly redrawn 6th Congressional District. Representative Sean Casten joined us on GDC earlier this week. Today, we are joined by his challenger, Representative Newman, who currently holds office in the 3rd District. Good morning to you. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Let me just correct that. It's a brand new open seat. Mr. Casten is challenging me.
And this morning, I want to give you the opportunity to speak on the tragedy in Texas this week. I know that you worked with Moms Demand Action. You've been calling out Republicans and said that, quote, we live in a nation that values freedom over innocent Americans, including children being gunned down and murdered. What changes are you seeking in terms of legislation?
You know, the good news right now as we speak, and thank you for having me here this morning, because this is critically important, particularly to parents today and every day, quite frankly, is that we do have some negotiations going on between Senator Murphy, who this issue is near and dear to, being part of helping the Sandy Hook tragedy. He is working with GOP senators, and it looks like they're starting to talk about a negotiated path towards universal background checks. That is the bedrock for everything as we move forward, to make sure that we prevent guns from getting in the hands of folks that shouldn't have them, like criminals and folks that would be caught by red flag laws. Red flag laws is the next thing that we need to be looking at. And it seems like our GOP colleagues are interested that I've had good conversations with members of the Republican Party on red flag laws. So there is much we can do, but this universal background checks, if we can get this through, that would just help so much.
Yeah, and I know that another one of your key issues that you've really been rallying around has been abortion. And it's become a major issue following the leaked draft of the Supreme Court opinion on Roe versus Wade. So you've been pretty open about how personal this issue is to you, fighting for reproductive rights. Would you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. You know, I think one of the things that I've thought about for a long time before talking about my own story is that women are frequently shamed about this topic, and it is a common, safe medical procedure. We must have domain over our bodies. And what struck me when this leaked opinion came out is that my 19-year-old self told me, look, there's going to be a lot of 19-year-olds out there in your same boat. And what if you don't have access to quality care like I did? What if you're in a deeply red state and have to travel 5 states? This is incredibly serious for 2 reasons. One is we're going to have procedures done that are not appropriate and are not safe. That is a guarantee. Women will die. This is incredibly serious. And then secondly, if they're going to take your access away to abortion care and tell every woman on the planet, basically, we don't trust you, because that's what this opinion says, is we don't trust women and you cannot have agency over your body. Then what's next? Voting rights, which I've worked on for 30 years. Is it gun safety, which they continue to make us unsafe every day? And then what about LGBTQ plus rights that we've fought hard for? My daughter is a trans woman. I worry about that every day. And then what about healthcare rights in general? Taking away access to things that we need every day. What else will they take away? So this is a very slippery slope, and I am dead center focused on all of it.
Well, I want to give you a moment before we go. We don't have too much more time left to address or even set the record straight on a House Ethics Committee probe that does have your name on it. I know you can't speak maybe to specifics about the settlement at the heart of it, but what do you say to voters questioning what to believe about allegations that you promised employment to a potential opponent in 2020 to keep him from running?
So this is an internal process called the Ethics Committee process. They receive 6,000 of these every year, and always in an election year, I might add. So frequently they go after progressive women in leadership. I'm the vice chair of the Progressive Caucus. They lodged a complaint to ask this internal review process called the ethics process to be reviewed, this lawsuit to be reviewed. It is a zero merit case, and they are working towards the end of it. It's a long process. I have to wait my turn in the 6,000 that they get. And we're looking forward to working on the issues at hand, like gun safety, women's rights, and getting inflation down. So thrilled that it's been deemed a zero merit matter.
Representative Newman, we appreciate your time this morning, and we do want to remind everyone who's been watching that we have a special edition of Flannery Fired Up, and that is coming up at 9:30 tonight, so make sure you tune into that. Mike is hosting a 6th District debate between Representative Newman and Sean Casten. It's tonight after Fox 32 News at 9. Take care. Thank you for being here with us this morning. It's 8:40.